Right then, back with more welding on this bulkhead. Today, hopefully we're going to get this sorted out. And this. There's a bit more over here that we need to cut out as well. And up here, but I think if we can, we'll leave that. Maybe do that in another video and concentrate on this bit for now. So, let's get the wire wheel out and see what we've got. Now we're wire wheeled off, we can see here it's rusted down behind this gutter channel, so we're going to have to take this out as well before we repair it. Also, we've gone through quite a lot down here, so that's going to have to come out, but it looks pretty solid just under here, so I think we'll leave this bit in. We'll repair these when we repair all this rot up here. With that gutter out of the way, we can see a bit more how bad this rust is. I mean, yeah, all this is going to have to come out right up to about here. Better get cutting, I think. A good idea before you cut this out is to make a template of this shape here so you can replicate it afterwards, and also the measurement of the depth, so then you know once you've bent it you're going to be in the right place. Here's one I made earlier. The idea when cutting these out is to just go through the top skin, don't grind right in because you'll end up going into the frame inside the bulkhead. As you can see, it's rusted pretty bad in here, and in places it's a bit worse than I'd like to see. But the thing to remember is I'm doing this to get a few more years out of this particular bulkhead, and eventually it will get a new one, so I'm not too worried. So I'll just put some rust treatment over it for now and call it done. I've whipped up this cardboard template, now it's time to transfer it to steel. Right, now we've got the basic shape on steel. we're going to draw on some flanges for the returns to go back to the main bulkhead. So we've got the flanges added on, time to cut it out. Now we've got it tacked up, we're just going to keep adding tack slowly because we don't want the panel to overheat and warp, because then we'd have to start again. Right then, all ground up, ready to go in. See how she fits. Yeah, I think that's quite good. Time to put some spot weld holes in then. Now they're in, I've spotted through with a drill just so I can see, and I've cleaned up where the spot welds are going to be with the grinder, so I got a good weld. Hopefully going in for the last time. And before we start doing these puddle welds, I'd just like to talk about this. If you use one of these, I'll pull it up flush so you can get a tack in here before you do these. All welded in, nice and flush, except for here. But that's the problem with going up to other people's repairs. It'll be alright after a bit of fillet. Right, plug welds. Well, the plug welds are in. Now it's time to go all the way around this edge. Weld it all in. I'm not going to show you. Well, after half an hour of welding, it looks pretty good. Spot welded under here, spot welded under here as well. Let's chase out a bit of rust in this corner, but it seems to be alright. It's full of weld metal now. So I better run the grinder over it and see if it looks any good. I think you'll agree that looks pretty good. There's odd bits that need a bit of filler, just where it weren't quite flush. I've not gone mad grinding under here because obviously the gutter's going to sit on top of that. So, talking of gutters, we better get it back on. So that's it. Basically just put this back in place, put a welder through the original holes, cleaned them off with the grinder, gone down the seam with some seam sealer, and that's it. Repair's finished. I think it looks pretty good. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.